Hey everyone, what's up? Chris Hughes here, and in this video I'm actually going to share with you 7 ways you can use video content to kind of get your message out all around the internet so that more people can consume your content and ultimately become customers of yours. So, start off with I have why video written up on the whiteboard here, and you can kind of read it, but the reason video is the most powerful is because you can take one piece of content, and I'm going to show you how this is done, and I'm going to use a mind map form. So we're going to say this is the video. So like right now what I'm doing this here is the video. This is the main piece of content that you're creating. So the solution to someone's problem that's in your niche. And the reason this is so powerful is because you can take, your time, you can basically like duplicate the amount of effort and content that's created by leveraging just one video. So let's say you create a 10-minute video training like I'm doing right now. And what you can do is you can take this and turn it into multiple pieces of content. So the first thing you can do is you can take that content and you can post it onto Facebook. And of course, the content that you're going to do from the video is going to be a little different based on the audience that's on Facebook. You're going to want to use shorter things, like shorter little videos, because people are scrolling through their phone. They're not really, looking to consume content like they would be if they're on Google or YouTube. Which brings me into the next thing, which is YouTube. So this is where a lot of your search engine traffic is going to come from. And if you're not familiar with search engine traffic, it's basically people actively searching for a solution to their problem, and that's your job to create the content to, answer the problem and provide them with a product or service that fully fixes the problem that they have. So you've got Facebook, you've got YouTube. So right there's 2 pieces of content from that one piece of, that one video that you've created. Well, you can also use Instagram, and Instagram just came out with the stories feature, or actually IGTV. So what you can do is you can have 2 pieces. You can have IGTV and regular. So there's the regular posts can be short little video clips from this first video. So you can take like a 15-second clip or a 30-second clip and share that as an actual post, educational stuff. Or you can take screenshots from a video. Like right now I could take a screenshot pointing to this screen and say like, click here to get the 7 secrets to, video marketing. And that would be something that would be a consumable piece of content on Instagram. So right there's 3, but that's actually, so 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of social media content or digital assets that you're creating just from that one thing. So what's up next? Well, you can actually take the audio out of the video. You can have somebody do this for you so that you don't have to personally do this entire thing, which I highly recommend having someone else, like another team member or someone like that, step in and do this for you. But you can have the audio, ripped apart. So there's the video clip and there's the audio clip, and they just take the audio out. And you can turn that into a podcast. And you can turn that into an audio book. So there's 2 separate things right there. You can even do things like SoundCloud. There's a ton of different distribution channels or just little marketing channels that you can use and kind of build up an audience with your audio on. And if you're a artist, like if you're a musical artist or something, audio is going to be your biggest thing. So you're going to want to really pay a lot of attention to audio. But just like with everyone else, it all starts with the video. Like you taking the time to create the content to shoot the video, the rest of it can be created from that. Okay, so we've got the audio now, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of content from one video you shot. The next thing, you can use a transcription. Not sure if I spelled that right. Yes, I did. Okay, so the transcription service basically takes the audio out of the video and turns it into written word. So for example, like in this video, I'm gonna have somebody go through and transcribe the whole thing, which means they'll listen to the video and they'll write out all of the words that I say so that it's easier to consume. And this can be used on YouTube. with the CC, the closed caption things. It can also be used on Facebook because it's not an auto sound playing on Facebook. So the written transcription, like at the bottom of the screen, will be here. So you'll see it actually down here. But this is another thing. And what you can do from the transcription is you can put this onto your blog, and you always want to get people back to your own owned properties, things that you own, like your personal website, your personal blog, because that's the only thing that you'll ever really own. That, as well as your email list. But I'm not going to get into all of that in this video. That would be just hours upon hours of training. So, let's see, audiobooks, Facebook, PDF. Okay, so the transcription, another thing you can do from that is PDF. And PDF, we're all familiar with PDFs. The thing about these transcriptions is you can have somebody go through and transcribe the whole video, and then you can have somebody else, like more so an editor, go in and make sure that, you know, the words make sense, that the sentence structuring, all that is proper. And then they can set up spacing and add pictures and turn it into a PDF that can be downloaded. And what happens is the PDF will lead people, you know, to your blog and ultimately to your email list. But that's just another way to take the content and kind of take it into ultimately like getting people to your website, getting people to your email list. So look at this, we've got just from one video. So let's say you spend 30 minutes shooting a video educating someone on your particular business. So, you know, it's something that's really valuable, something that people are going to be able to use and get value from. So you take that, you spent 30 minutes doing it, and then you can hand it off to someone to do the rest of this if you really want to. So they'll cut it up for a Facebook video, so that's one piece. YouTube video, that's 2 pieces. 3, 4, so Instagram, IGTV, and regular, so it's 4 pieces. Podcast, so 5. And podcast, there's so many different podcasting platforms that you can actually distribute your content on. I'm not gonna get into all of those either, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then audiobooks, 6. SoundCloud, that's another just distribution, so we'll ignore that. We'll say there's still 6. And then transcription, so blog posts, so that's 7. PDF, that's 8. What else do we have here? Facebook, Instagram, podcast. Okay, so right now that's, I mean, 8 pieces of content from 1. So you can see this, like 1 equals 8. I don't know if that shows up in the video, but 1 equals 8. Okay, so why is this valuable? And why you should actually start using video for all of the content that you're creating right now? Well, think about that. If you're gonna be spending time doing anything, can you agree with me that it makes more sense to create one thing that can be turned into 8 different pieces than it does to do something like a 1 equals 1, which would be, say, just creating like a Facebook post or just creating like a normal Instagram picture. Like there's not really much leverage in that. Like if you look at this, doubling that, it's just so many more pieces. 2 equals 2. So look at that right there, right off the bat. 2 pieces of content you create, 2 videos can turn into 16 assets, 16 like digital assets online that are driving traffic to your content versus 2. So the next thing that you actually need to do and actually learn is how to actually start doing this. And that's where, you know, I can't give you all of that in this simple video. This is just kind of the overall layout so that you can do it yourself. There's actually a course that my friend Ben put together that addresses this, like how to create videos that are, you know, able to rank on the search engines, you get free traffic, how to make sales videos so that you can create one thing, turns into 8, and then what happens is each of these becomes like a money maker. Whoops. So he specializes in YouTube right now. So that course specifically goes over all the YouTube stuff. But picture having, you know, a YouTube channel that's ranking for the terms that you created on this. What's great about YouTube is it's a Google-owned property, which means that when you upload videos to YouTube, you're also getting ranked in the search engine. So every time anyone pulls out their phone, and like 90% of the people use Google, There's other search engines, but Google's like the head honcho, the main player. So every time that you're creating and uploading videos and using the system that's in the Video Ranking Club course, I'm gonna link that down below, you're basically letting YouTube know that you're providing valuable service, you're educating your audience, and you're gonna be selling them. And then Google also sees that. And what's great about those, Google and YouTube are both search engines that people go to solve their problems. So like with Facebook and Instagram, for example, it's usually just people passing time. Like in the morning or the afternoon or whenever throughout the day, people just aimlessly scroll through looking for entertainment. Whereas with YouTube, with these videos, the stuff that you're creating the first time, what happens is the content that you're creating is going to be answering specific questions that people have. So you're kind of like shortcutting the whole process by going direct to consumer, by answering a question directly. And then by following the system that's actually in the little course that I'm gonna link up below, you're gonna learn how to rank those videos better so you get more sales for your stuff. Now, that's it for this video. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to my channel right now so you can get more trainings just like this, more videos, more helpful and useful info so you can ultimately grow your business. And if you actually want to get that course, if you want to learn more about ranking videos and basically like hacking the system when it comes to getting more website traffic and leads from YouTube and Google, then I'd highly recommend picking up the course, the Video Ranking Club, that's going to be down below. There will be a link directly to that so you can get it. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next video.